Hey Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Skye and I typically write paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. In today's video, I wanted to talk about my social media calendar and plan a little bit for September and show you how I do that exactly. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. I have a lot to talk about, but let's go ahead and get started. I've had several people ask me how I plan, what I use, what I post, how I plan what I post, where I post, and everything in between. So I figured I would give this overall video talking about it because my system's changed a little bit and it's constantly changing and it will probably change again. But let's talk about everything I've done and everything I will be doing. There will be some overhead shots of showing you step-by-step what I'm doing, not step-by-step, but showing you what I'm doing, as well as some screenshots of what I'm doing. I am currently planning two ways. I am attempting digital planning right now, but when I'm paper planning, I use Frankenbabe. This is a tool disc-bound planner that I just use a lot of things in. Amy named it Frankenbabe and I love it because I was Frankensteining various planner things into it, and so she lovingly started calling it Frankenbabe and it stuck. And so this is Frankenbabe. But I bought the tool planner. Tool is the Office Max disc-bound system, and I bought the planner, which comes with monthly tabs, a monthly overview, and a couple other things. But I also add in planning pages from Etsy. I've gotten a couple of planning related things from various newsletters I'm subscribed to. So all of that is in this planner. I'm actually going to be setting this one up because this one was originally supposed to be for July through December. I had to split it up because I had so much stuff in the one. This is the second one and I haven't used it at all since we moved. So July and August are not in here. Like the tabs are in here, but there's nothing written in here for July and August because I haven't used it. That's going to be changing. So we're going to be planning this stuff in here for September. What I wanted to come across is you can use any planner. You can pick up a planner from your local store that sells planners and just use that. Or you can even go as far as just printing a calendar page. There is I think it's calendar.com or calendar.org that allows you to print out monthly calendar pages that are blank. You can even print out monthly calendar pages that don't even have the month listed on them. So that's completely blank. It's just a calendar set up and you can put the month, year, and all your dates in. You can use the calendar app on your phone. There are a ton of different ways of how you can plan. It's just a matter of finding what works for you. I have used physical planners. I've used bullet journals. I've used this disc-bound planner. I'm attempting to try digital planning as well. I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll see how it goes. There's just so many ways of planning. You just have to figure out what works for you. For me right now, what works is the tool planner system with monthly pages as well as a couple other pages, which I will show you when we do the overview. Where you post is going to be completely up to you. If you do not like using a social media platform, don't use it. The other thing you have to take into account is if you are an author, where is your audience at? Right now, for me, a lot of my audience is on TikTok. And while I love TikTok and I love watching TikToks, I don't post to TikTok yet. Eventually I will, but that is not my current goal. The secondary place where a lot of my audience is Instagram, and I really enjoy using Instagram. So I post a lot to Instagram right now. I also have a Facebook page, which barely gets any notice, and I have a Twitter account. And because I'm really wordy, Twitter is not good for me. A lot of my readers are probably on Twitter, but the one thing I need to stress is that if you don't like using a platform, don't use it. And Twitter is not one I enjoy using, so I don't use it. I have an account. I post to it every once in a while, but I don't enjoy using it. So figure out what platforms that work for you, that you enjoy using, and that your audience is at, and that's where you should probably be posting. You don't have to post to every single one. You don't have to post to all of them at once. You don't even have to post different content to each platform depending on the platform. Like I could probably tweak my posts down from Instagram and Facebook and use them on Twitter. I just don't. but you could. That is an option. I post writing and reading updates, publishing updates, family fun, pets, crafts, holidays, monthly. You can choose monthly themes. You can do life updates. There is so much content that you can post. The reason people join your author's social media is to get to know you and get to know your work. So that's the stuff you should be sharing. You should be sharing things that interest you. Like, there was a little bit of time where I was trying out new crafts. I was trying out loom knitting. So I was sharing my progress with loom knitting on Instagram, showing what I was working on, how far I'd gotten each day. And I got a lot of interaction with those kind of posts because there were other people out there that also enjoyed that kind of thing and talking to me about it because of that. Or there were people out there that were like, I want to try this, that were talking to me about it. So find what interests you, and that should be the kind of stuff you post. And there are all kinds of ideas of what you can post. If you enjoy cosplay, post about cosplay. If you enjoy reading, post about reading. Talk about your favorite books. Give your reviews. The amount of content you can be posting is limitless. People are there to get to know you. They want to know what interests you. And so you should be posting about the things that pertain to you. And that's what I post. My Instagram is all over the place because of the fact that my interests are so varied. There are so many things that I enjoy doing that my content is just all over the place. And I still have an audience for all of it because as people, you are well-rounded with many interests. You don't have to limit yourself to just one or two things. Now, if you only like one or two things, yeah, sure, limit yourself to that. But if your interests are as varied as mine are, feel free, branch out into all of them. I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I get so super focused into what I'm watching, I don't do anything else. And I read all the fandoms and I find all the memes and stuff like that. So stuff like that, there is an audience for it. And your audience, as they get to know you, wants to see that side of you. So feel free to project it. The hardest thing for me to figure out was when I wanted to post. And this is honestly constantly changing. I post many different things, many different days. Once I figured out where I wanted to post, it was much easier to figure out when I wanted to post. The thing you have to figure out is what's going to be work for you. If you can only post once a week, because that's all you have time for or all you have energy for, then only post once a week. If you are wanting to post more often but don't have the time or energy to post more often, use a scheduling app. I personally use Buffer for my posts, but there's also Later, there's Hootsuite, and I imagine there's so many more that you can use as well. But if you only have so much time to dedicate to posting to social media, and you still want to post to social media, but you don't have time to post to social media, feel free to set something up with a scheduler like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just completely up to you. For me personally, I had to figure out what days I wanted to post and then work around that. So because I only work Monday through Friday, I didn't want to post on the weekends most of the time. Every once in a while I will, but most of the time I don't post on the weekends. And so what you'll see for me currently is posts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that are like random, can be anything posts. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I have videos on those days that come out, you'll see a post on Tuesdays and Thursdays as I have videos posted saying, hey, I have a new video out. That's when I post. So I'm technically posting Monday through Friday. As soon as I finish this video and I have my thumbnail created, I'll go ahead and schedule a post for Instagram and Facebook saying, hey, I have a new video, go check it out. So that when this video goes live, there will also be a post that goes live saying, hey, I have a new video, check it out. So when you post is completely up to you. It's going to revolve around what kind of post you are wanting to make. Eventually, I will probably make a schedule where I'm posting only certain things on certain days, where maybe On Friday, I talk about Family Fun Friday, something like that. I might dedicate specific days to different things, but at this time, I like keeping it open and knowing that as long as I post something on Monday, it's post something on Wednesday, I post something on Friday, I am still keeping my audience's attention. Let's go ahead and switch views, and I will show you how I'm going to be planning my content for September. So this is my tool planner that I am going to be using. This is what I was talking about. It comes with a full year. I just took half of it out and split it between two planners. So this is the title page. Then it's got a personal information page where you can put your name, address, and all that fun stuff. It has a calendar overview with 2021, 2022, and 2023. This is a page that's for holidays and special dates, and it's got the full year, January through June on the front, and it's got July through December on the back. And then starts the monthly calendar section where it's got the monthly tabs for originally January through December, but I have just July through December on here. In each section, it has a monthly overview with goals, to-do list, emails to send, followed by a full monthly spread, and then a notes page on the back of the monthly spread. And this is where I'm going to start adding in content. I have these weekly planner pages that I plan on using to track my social media. These are from Pretty Pink Planners Company. And it starts on Monday. And since I like to start my weeks on Monday so that my whole weekend is together, this is perfect for me. And then it's got a notes section down here in the corner. I have multiples of these printed so that I can use them throughout the month. And then I'm also going to be using this easy social media content calendar, which I got from The Right Services, also on Etsy. And I'm going to be using this to plan out and figure out what I want to use for my social media posts. And then I'm also going to be using my phone app calendar that I have that I use constantly. I don't use Google Calendar a lot, but I do use this calendar app, and that's usually what I plan all my stuff in for like family stuff. So I'm going to be using all of this in order to plan some of my social media for September. So here we are looking at my digital planner. I do use ClickUp for all of my digital planning. Currently, I do like the flexibility of it. I am currently planning more than just social media with this. I am planning my publishing schedule. I am planning future endeavors with Brimstone Books. I'm planning newsletter information, writing projects, publishing projects, and everything in between. I have everything color coordinated. I do need to double check some of the colors because some of the colors are looking funky on this calendar now that I'm looking at it. And I'm not certain if I accidentally changed the settings so that they would be that color or if that's an automatic thing. So I do need to double check that. All of my Instagram posts show up in purple because one of the main colors of Instagram is purple. YouTube is red. I have all of publishing stuff for SD Hegyes in gray, since gray is my favorite color. The newsletter is the one that's a funky color. I thought I changed it to blue, but it looks like it's green. But I'm also using a light blue for Twitter and a dark blue for Facebook, but they won't be on this calendar because I don't plan stuff for them as much. But anytime I do actually plan something for either platform, it will be on here as the color it is too. So as you can see, my calendar mostly runs Monday through Friday, and I have posts scheduled almost every day of the week for Monday through Friday. And then I send my newsletter. Usually I send it out on the 15th, but there's a sale going on that I wanted to discuss in this month's newsletter, so it's actually coming out on the 10th because the last day for that sale is the 12th. So I have the newsletter set to come out on the 10th. I actually need to complete that at some point this week. This one actually has 12 subtasks because this is A Modernism of Magic, which is made up of 12 stories. And then, of course, edit 12 stories down here on the 24th. It shows 9 subtasks because 3 of the stories I have edited, and I actually just need to send them to my editor so that she can take a look at them. And then, of course, it has individual subtasks listed here. A Bit of Money, Page of Knowledge, and A Fraction of Education are 3, plus there's 9 more. Those are the ones that need to be completed or are completed. So when I drop this down and show all of them, it shows them as a pale green when they have been completed. The darker green up at the very top are all the ones that have been closed. I can change it so that they're marked as open. And since I'm currently doing the social media content calendar video now, I could mark it as closed. I'm going to go ahead and do that actually. So it will change to green as well. Now, since I'm not done doing this, I'm going to go ahead and mark it as open again. It's really that simple. And of course, it moved it when I did that as well. So the darker green is posts that have been completed and days that are past. This one is closed. I'm not certain why that has... I thought I changed... Okay, so I do need to take a look at the website category again because I thought I had changed everything so it had either to do or closed. This one is closed. I have completed that. And right now it was showing as past due, honestly. Same thing with this one. When I open it up, it shows me all of the tasks I need to do for it. Let's actually look at one with subtasks. This one. So, write 12 stories. I've actually written this: A Shot of Charisma, A Trace of Perception, it's being funky, and A Hair of Wisdom. Those 3 are done. And A Bit of Money. So all of those are done. And so now, when I click on this, oops, nope, it's not showing them individually. When I click on it again, it should show only the ones that I still have to write. And because of the way I worked it out and put them on my planner, a bunch of them are past due because they should have been completed by now. And of course, the one I should be on should be completed by tomorrow. But that was just the way I laid it out. So yeah, that's how I'm using the digital planning, and I'm not really doing much as far as the content calendar goes. I'm just posting it into it. Now, with some of the Instagram posts, I'm adding the image that I shared. I do eventually want to start adding the text as well. So in the comment section, I will put, or in the description section, I will put what I actually posted as far as the text goes. That way I can keep track of text that I use and hashtags that I use. Hashtags especially, since hashtags are so important to Instagram. Eventually, I do want to start putting them in here as well, but since I'm still learning this program, I haven't gotten to that point yet. I just mostly wanted to set it up so I could start using it and get a feel for it and how it works. And then, of course, as I change stuff, I can edit them as I go. That moment when you realize you forgot to film an outro clip for your own video and you don't realize it until you are editing the video trying to upload it on the day you said you would post it. That may be me. So tell me, what kind of planning do you do for your social media content, if you plan at all? Do you do paper planning, digital planning? Do you do something else entirely? Let me know down in the comments below. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, or you can hit the thumbs down if you didn't like it. I don't mind either way. If you want to see more videos like this or just more content from me in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let me know if you think I should post my vlogs on Tuesdays. I have been posting them on Thursdays, but I'm thinking since they're for the week before, it'd be better if they were posted on Tuesdays and then my regular videos be posted on Thursdays. Anyways, I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, Dragonlings.